MiniWarGaming Dan here from MiniWarGaming.com, here to bring you another Cygnar battle machine. Battle machine? What am I talking? War machine. Battle engines, maybe? I don't know. Battle report for you guys. I'm here with Craig.
Hi.
Hi, Craig. What do you want to say to the viewers?
Hi, MiniWarGamers.
Yeah! All right, so 35 points. And so, okay, so this is, I'm probably going to go up to 50 points because you guys love me so much. And I love War Machine so much. But anyway, so we're going to have a couple of these battle reports. So against, what army do you play, Craig?
Menoth.
Menoth.
Protectorate of Menoth.
Ooh, I haven't faced Protectorate of Menoth at all yet. I haven't even seen them in any play. So I'm excited. I love playing like not knowing what you're going to fight and all of a sudden like, whoa, what the heck? So it'll be fun. So let's go look at those armies and get right into this game. So here is, of course, Striker, and he has a Squire this time as an attachment. And then we move over to a full unit of Arcane Gun Mages with their UA attachment, or their unit attachment called the UA. We got an Ironclad, Lancer, Charger, and of course we have the Black 13th and all their goodness and awesomeness, and a full unit of Long Gunners without the UA though. Ran out of points. And that's 35 points of Cygnar. Craig's list is headed up by Fiora, Priestess of the Flame, the Prime version. And then she has, later I found out, Avatar of Menoth, not in a battle group, because he can't be in a battle group, he doesn't have a Cortex. He generates his own focus. But in her battle group is the Redeemer, a Light Warjack. Then over to the side we have a Reclaimer who sucks souls up. He is a soul sucker. And a Vassal of Menoth. Then we have the infamous Choir of Menoth, which I hear lots of nasty things about. We'll have to see what they can actually do. Then the Battle Machine, or the Vessel of Judgment. And he is, of course, beside a Vassal mechanic to try to heal him up. And then we have a big squad of Holy Zealots with the Monolith Bear UA attachment. And that is 35 points of Menoth. So, deployment. We rolled off. I got first deployment, and what we're probably going to do is kill box. Yes, that's what we did. We agreed on it. So you just have to be, the caster has to be partially out of the 12 inches on either board edge. And so we're just treating that one side of the river, the closest to me, as the board edge, and the blue die and the white die on the very edge will show you that's the edge of the board. And I just bringing up a gun line, and I guess the battle engine should have been deployed first, but it wouldn't have affected my deployment at all, so good friendly game here. Craig is just bricking up, and he is mostly just close range, but he does, as it turns out, have a lot more range than I thought. We'll have to see how that turns out, but I'm just super excited to play this Menoth player. It's all red and fiery and death, and well, it's going to be an exciting game. Let me just tell you that. So just a few last minute adjustments, just trying to figure out, and it's surprising how much I see everyone just brick up their armies, so maybe there's something to learn from that, or maybe not, who knows. I'd like to spread out a bunch, as you can see. So, scenario, we agreed on kill box, so again by the end of Craig's second turn, both of our Warcasters have to be at least partially beyond 12 inches of any board edge to make us fight more. So, turn one, I just allocate a few focus to my jacks to make them run up the board and keep everything else on myself. Long Gunners run up, run order, just to be able to get into range and shooting next turn. And the same thing with the Black 13th, just getting up, getting fresh, and hopefully be able to do something. The Lancer moves up as being an arc node. We'll see what uses he has. Squire moves up. Now, Striker moves up, and with his camped focus, he will cast Snipe on the Long Gunners, which, oh no. Turns out I'm just out of range by like a 16th of an inch. But I'm out of range, So instead I cast Blur on the Black 13th. Now, I'm actually not sure if I lose that focus because I declared it. So comment below if you know. We just allowed, again, very friendly game. Craig's an awesome guy, so he allowed me to keep those extra focus. I would have had it anyways, because it didn't really matter in the long run. But then my gun mages move up,
around the side, flank, trying to keep somewhat out of line of sight, but do as much as he can. And so the avatar generates 2 focus. You roll die d3 plus 1, and then he allocates 3 focus to the Redeemer. The Zealots, they they have this little mini feat called Greater Destiny, so they can't be hurt by any physical damage at all, and can't be targeted by spells because of Prayers of Warding the Monolith was cast on them. And so it's gonna be very hard to hurt them, even though they're in front and I want to hurt them very much. Then the choir moves up and they cast Safe Passage, which means they can't be hurt by non-magical range attacks. And so it's very countering to everything I have in my army, and so it's quite upsetting, but we'll see what it can do as a workaround. Then the Redeemer moves up, and then with his ridiculously long-range gun, he moves up and shoots first turn. That's not what I do, but hey, that's awesome. About time someone fired back at me. So he does miss, he grazes it, but he does not do enough damage to hit anything, so he tries to shoot at my gun mages. He does fall short, but it is an AoE 3, so it can scatter. First shot scatters backwards, does nothing. He buys another attack. His rate of fire 3, so he has 1 more attack. And he shoots, going for luck, goes in the direction of 6, which is still backwards, or off to the side. Oh, just. And so I am safe again for now. Then the Vassal moves up and enables the Redeemer to shoot 1 more time. So this is the 4th shot, 3rd shot on the UA, or on the gun mages. And finally, he gets a good scatter, a great scatter actually, and hits 2 of the gun mages. I think it's like dice -4 or something ridiculous, and he kills both of them quite decisively. Then it's time for his Soul Sucker to move up. I'm sorry. The Reclaimer to position himself. If anyone dies, he will be able to get those souls, and then Fiora moves up, but keeps right in the back and is able to do, well, just keep very safe for now. And just measuring control range to see what's available. She casts a line of fire in front of those guys just in case I try to move up and engage them at all. And the battle engine moves up through the trees because, well, they can just stomp through trees like nobody's business. And that's the end of part 1. Stay tuned for part 2.